Thank you guys for joining us on Lighter Days Farm Adventures. Today on our episode, we're going to be talking about our routine here on our homestead. We understand that your routine may be different on yours, and it's definitely going to change as you grow and add more animals.
So the first thing we're going to show you is compost. What we like to do is gather a bag of food scraps from breakfast and dinner, and at the end of the week we'll take them out to our composter. And it's good to keep around if you've got a garden in the spring and summer months that you want to give a little extra fertilizer, a little boost to, then take it out there, as well as your houseplants. We have a bunch of herbs that we keep around, like rosemary, basil, green onions, and it's a pretty good fertilizer as opposed to your chemical fertilizers you find at your stores. And as well as being eco-friendly. It's more eco-friendly than throwing it in the trash can or just throwing it out in the yard for the weeds to eat up. And then we're going to walk on out to the coop, and luckily we've only got about 10 acres, so it's not a very far walk, and we'll get to the gate and let all the birds out.
Free the birds!
Free the birds!
Then we're going to show you what type of food that we use and how much to feed them. We have the goat, the donkey, and the pig in the same enclosure with the chickens, so make sure if you're the same way with us, make sure you feed them first because you don't want them eating the chicken feed and the chickens don't get anything. Also make sure you check your waters. Also we're going to show you how we supplement our chicken's feed. We have eggs from the day before that we don't use, so we're going to give back to the chickens that extra calcium from the eggs, and that eggshell is going to help them grit and helps them digest and break up their food and everything. They love it, but also make sure your pig does not see you crack that egg on that ground. She will go there like it's gone.
And after that, we're going to move on to the donkey and goat enclosure, and we're going to go pick up some hay from our hay bale, remove the old hay, and replace it with fresh hay. So stick around and let's go.
So we do basically about a gallon of waste per week, and at the end of the week we take our gallon bags and we put them in this compost bin. And so far we've had it for about almost a year now, and you would think that it would be a lot of dirt, but it's really not. It goes down and it compacts, and you turn it and it makes it into dirt so you can use it in your gardens for come springtime. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you how I turn it. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Oh, with the bag I got onion clippings, shells from hard-boiled eggs that I did for Thanksgiving, little bits of vegetables here and there. Close it up. Make sure it's unlocked. I do it about like 5-6 times. Yeah, if you look in there, you can see all the little maggots that are just trying to get all that food.
I don't know if you guys can see it in there, but got all kinds of, even here when it's a little bit colder, got all kinds of critters in there eating extra food.
Whatever you do, don't stick your nose in there and smell it. So now we're going to go over to the coop and show you how we feed the animals. We're a little late today. Got a little late last night. At least they're getting fed today, right?
Alright, so after putting our compost in there, we're going to head on to the coop there. It looks like Brownie and Bluebell are ready for some breakfast, so let's go. We're going to let the chickens out and feed the goat and the pig and everything, and we'll go from there and kind of explain what we're doing as we do it. Morning, goat.
looks like everybody's ready for breakfast, so we're gonna move to the feeding part.
We'll show you how much feed that we give everybody in the beginning of the day. Alright, so we keep our food in a waterproof bin. Don't judge us, the lid broke from all the wind from the hurricane. But it's waterproof so all the food doesn't get wet. No mice and little critters get in there and steal all the food. You don't want that. We've got 4 types of feed. I've got this one with the scratch grains. As you can see, all the animals love that. Got this kind of food. It's an all-stock feed for basically your cattle, horses. I have them for the pig, the donkey, and the goat. It's kind of like a sweet feed, but has basically all the nutrients that you need for everybody. I got cracked corn. I do a little bucket of that during the day, and then when I come in to put them in at nighttime, I'll give them some so they can still digest it and keep them warm during the night. And I've got the chicken feed here. It's crumbles because I don't like pellets. They seem to not like the pellets either. But yeah, I use this little thing and fill this up with. I use this little thing to fill this up with all 3 of these for the goat and the donkey. And I'll use some alfalfa hay and pellets and put that on top of that. So when I put it in the bucket out in the pasture, the hay falls on the bottom and the pellets fall on top of the hay. So that way they can eat the pellets and then rummage around and eat the hay and everything. More hay. It's really, I think it was like $15 for a 50-pound bag of it. And it's lasted a month. So it's definitely a good price for 2 animals. Okay. Get my feed for the pig. I'll feed you first. Come on. Come on, Brad. Put down that food after like 5 seconds. She's all over it. Now I gotta feed the chickens. Brown. Back here. Come on, chickens. Come on. Come on.
Alright, now that we've got everybody fed, we're gonna go inside and see if we've got any eggs that our beautiful ladies have produced for us. Go inside to see if we have anything inside the nesting boxes. It looks like what we have here is one of our local residents producing us our most finest breakfasts. So, excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sorry. Can I get in here and get some breakfast, please? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to commandeer these eggs here. So, I've taken a few of these beautiful eggs here, and she's not too happy. So I'm sorry. I'll give you extra feed tonight. Now we're gonna collect the rest of the eggs here. Looks like we've got some from our Rhode Island Red here. Name over. These are the eggs from our. Why were they all wet?
Oh Lord.
Okay, for some reason we've got a really, really juicy egg, and I'm hoping that's not chicken
excrements.
butt juice. So I'm just gonna leave that one to dry and collect the rest of these here. So that's the haul for today. Well, we've got more in here. We've got we've got 12 eggs total.
And the only reason why we did 4 nesting boxes with 18 chickens is because all the chickens want the same nesting box.
Yeah, they all seem to fight over the same spot, even though there's 4 there. But it works out fine. They kind of go in a rotation after they lay eggs. Sometimes they'll have 4 in there, and 4 will lay eggs, get out of the nesting boxes, and then 4 more will hop up there, and they've got their own little routine, and it's worked for us so far. We'll keep it that way until we expand our flock a little bit. We get a couple more birds. We may add some more nesting boxes down here on the bottom. We want to do something a little different with the roosting space here, and those are probably the only 2 changes that we're going to make in the future. Next spring when we grow our flock a little bit, we'll probably add a little more stuff in here. Maybe a little house down here. We're going to see how they fare in the winter, and we may add a little chicken hut down there, or we've got somebody to join us, see how we collect our eggs. So that's pretty much it for collecting the eggs. Pretty simple. Just come in here, check, see how many eggs you have, collect them, take them inside, and get them ready for tomorrow's breakfast. So we're going to move on to the next thing. Now that we're here at the goat house, we're going to take out all the old hay and poop, and we're going to replace it with nice, dry, fresh hay. So let's get started.
So since he works all week and he's home for 4 days this weekend, I'm having him do the dirty work. job because doggy food. Glad I'm not in there.
Alright, so that concludes our video of our daily routine. We are glad you guys joined us, and if you like this type of content and want us to make more videos, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share with all your homesteading friends.
If you guys have any questions about what type of feed that we use and how much we give them every day, just comment below and we'll get back to you and tell you what we do on our homestead. Thank you guys for joining us on Lighter Days Farm Adventures, and we'll see you next time.
See you guys.
Bye.